Exactly. So if we look at these setups then, Neil, this was your left hand one, which you did before. Yep. Shoulders aiming a long way left. Yep. And as a result of you going back now, not really able to use your torso. So this movement here now, it's more hands and wrists and stuff taking the goal club away. Yep. Club now getting behind you. Okay, so you're using your forearms to roll that club. Now from here, because you haven't really turned, your arms and elbows just sort of lift up quite splayed. Now once they're lifting, that club now is already starting to go a bit over the top, and then, I mean, your right side of your head now is almost disappearing behind your left arm. You've got a real big kind of splayed elbows like this. It's just not going to make it very easy to control that club. So the feeling you've got to have it set up is your takeaway. Your hands are still working inside this way, or work on a slight curve here, because this shoulder is working, but the club head is staying what we call outside. Okay, so we want the club to whip inside here. This one here now, we'll see there, that club now, we'd call that going inside or behind your hands. Okay, we want the sensation the shaft is over here. Now that doesn't mean take your hands and move them over there, which is what everyone does, to be fair. Okay, the hands are in a good spot there. We've got to change that wrist position to change where that club shaft is pointing. Okay, so having that club on the ground gives you that kind of feedback, and then when you step to the golf ball, you just hit it. Okay, so the club's going to work here now, we can see. And then when you get to the golf ball now, 3, 2, 1, and go. If you look at your elbows there, look how more natural your left arm looks and your elbow there compared to that there. Yeah. I mean, the club's over your right shoulder nicely, pointing towards target. You look a lot more under control. Now as the club then comes back to the golf ball, okay, shaft angle there, and the club's not too bad coming into the golf ball there. Ball now starts a bit left and just stays left, okay? Well, you've got it shots that go this way for a while, yeah? And once you see that, then you can go, hang on a second, I can now start it towards target. But you saw when you made the first adjustment, when you got that club face not opening with the forearms doing that rotating, your first shot was over here, so I mean, wow, it's gone a long way left. Because the instinct for you is still to hit the ball left. Or anti-right, as I call it, yeah? So if we can get that club working back a lot straighter, so it's working on that, do that one up against the wall, as we said, where you stand with the back to the wall. And try and get your hands on the wall before the club gets there. You physically can't do it, but the feeling of you doing that will get the sensation, the hands working in, and just keep the club off the wall.
The arms and not the hands.
Exactly. See, my thumb's now pointing at you, yeah? Whereas you want to take your thumbs and turn them sort of behind, so you're kind of going in like that more, not that. But this move comes in with the forearm when this can't move, you see? So the shoulder's working better, the shoulder's taking the club back, or the torso, should I say? And then from there, obviously, your arms will then be lifting up. Just watch the route there behind you. So, okay, Neil, make sense?
Yeah.
Good man.